Hi everyone, it's Brett with It's Picking Time. This is, I'm going to go into the quad view right away here. We are playing on there's actually, what I was thinking about while I was playing this was, I generally like to play with a finger for a fret. So if the note I want to play is on the first fret, I use my first finger generally, and second finger for the second fret, and so on, generally speaking. Okay, so in this instance though, I'm using this actually open string B, and then the first fret of the B string, and generally I would use my first finger like this, but I want to come back down to this bottom string or first string E, which is an F note, and you can do it a couple different ways. So I wanted to go over that today a little bit. It's not about the strumming pattern today. It's more about how we move. There's the first way I do it. I did it, or I want to do it, is by just using my first finger for the whole thing. So I'm going to actually pick this string and then come back here and kind of come back here and roll on the bottom string. Notice I'm not doing this. I'm not lifting up. I'm dragging back. Okay, so that's one way to doing this. And let me just make sure I'm doing this in the video here. Okay, in order to do that, you're kind of, as you saw a little bit there in the bottom right screen, the guitar moved a little bit, and so that is if you're getting that a lot, it's because I'm not holding the guitar like this, because I can't and slide at the same time. This is actually a little bit easier, I think, for doing that. I can actually be pinching a little bit. Okay, and then I come back to the third finger. So this is a second finger usage, or maybe it's your pinky if you want to do that. I don't know. Okay, so let's figure this out here. We're working on, if I'm gonna go back down, slide like this, you know, you can use that first finger. Ooh. So this is presupposing or assuming that you know how to use your right hand to skip the strings. If skipping from the B to the E is difficult, then I'm going to move now look at the bottom left side here where we're doing just these two strings, the first two strings. And you can practice that movement. Right? That movement is a skill. It really is. That's also supposing that you want to do the slide and go back to this note. If you can't do that, you can always just use your third finger and leave your first finger there. Okay? And I'm sure you guys can come up with some other options for how you would play this song, this little ditty here. I mean, it's simplest, in its simplest form, you're not moving at all. That's really kind of the best case scenario, is that you're really not moving. But if you want to move, You can do that. It's a hammer-on pull-off. It goes right into the F7. To the C. So that is a B, C, D, F. Open B, C note, D note, F note. Okay? That means that the F works well with the song. The C works well. Maybe a B7 works well. Or this F. Or this C. It's a bar chord C, A-shaped bar chord C. That's the C note right there. And C. So the notes that we play in the solo slash turnaround slash melody slash riff become chords, get built out and expanded out to make chords. So this C note becomes a C chord. This F note becomes an F chord. This B note becomes a B chord. Okay, and this D note becomes a D chord, whether it be D7 or I mean, that's D major, or D7, or D major 7. So what happens after the letter D, C, B, whatever, doesn't really make any difference, except right now it's just about trying to expand out the feeling that you're trying to convey. Okay, so B will work. Maybe B minor is better than B major. Maybe B7's better than B minor. I don't know. You have to figure that out. That's the beauty of sitting here playing guitar. We've played over and over and over and changed things up, trying to convey through music what we're feeling. So, have fun with this. Work at it a little bit every day, and I'll see you guys soon.